get excited because I am about to show you how you can start your very own skincare or cosmetics line for cheap using these vendor tips. Stay tuned for the entire video. Hey Hustle Babes, I'm Chanel the Brand Hustler, and this is a channel for all of my hustle babes who are interested in gaining insight on the entrepreneur journey while learning essential marketing and business tips for their brand. If that sounds like you, go ahead and hit the subscribe button so that you can be informed when I upload all of these good and juicy videos. And if you want to get a notification, make sure that you hit that notification bell because sometimes YouTube can trip up, okay? And you don't want to miss any videos, so hit that bell. As you can see by the title, I am about to teach you how to get vendors, but not any vendors. Today we are talking about skincare, cosmetics, any of that type of product vendors, all right? So if you haven't seen the part 1 to this vendor video, I am going to link it right here or right here. I never know what side the eye is gonna be on, but I'm gonna link it up there for you, and I'm also gonna link it in the description box. I did a vendor video on how to find vendors for your boutique, and I told you guys that if you got it to 100 likes, I would do a part 2 for skincare and cosmetics, and y'all got it to over 200 likes, so thank you so much. But I gotta give y'all what y'all waited for. So today I am doing a part 2 on my vendor video all about how to get vendors in the cosmetics and skincare world. If you are excited, make sure that you give this video a thumbs up and share it with anybody who needs to hear all of this tea that I'm about to spill, because if you thought that it was super expensive to start your own skincare and cosmetics line, you're wrong. And I'm about to prove that to you with the vendor tips I am about to share. So let's get into this video. The first way that you can get vendors for your skincare or cosmetics line is by using what's called private labeling. So in case you didn't know what private labeling is, I want to read verbatim the definition from Shopify because I want y'all to hear that I'm not making this up, okay? So Shopify says that private label is a manufactured product by a third-party manufacturer that's sold under a retailer's brand name. As the retailer, you specify everything about the product in terms of how it's packaged, what the label looks like, and even what formula you want to choose, and you pay to have it produced, packaged, and delivered to your store for you to sell, right? So basically, what that means is a third-party company will make the formula for your skincare item. Let's say you're doing drops, right, to help with acne. They will make the formula for this acne product, and then all you have to do is say, hey, I love this formula, can I have it and sell under my name? They ask for all of your brand's identity information, all of the visuals, and they will create the label and everything for you and package it all up and send it directly to you for you to now ship out to your customer. It is super effective because these are formulas that they have already tried and tested, and so they know they work and they know that they're solid. So now it cuts out all of that work, all of that harassing people in a lab to actually put together all of these things for you that can delay your process in starting, and they already have a formula created for you that you can just boop, put your label on it and keep it moving, right? So that is the first way that you can get a vendor for your product that you want to put out, right? And they do this for a bunch of different products. There are different industries. I'm going to read you the list of industries that do private labeling. You have personal care, which cosmetics and skincare falls under. You have beverages, right? You have paper products, household cleaners, even condiments and dairy products, which is crazy, right? So some of the items that you're buying from the store, they could be private label, like maybe Revlon doesn't really make their own makeup. Maybe it's a private label. who knows, right? But you will never know. And the same thing goes for your consumers if you choose private labeling. They will never know. They will think that it's your formula and your product, because kind of technically it is. That's why it's private labeling. All right, so to show you how easy it is to find these private labeling companies, I am going to do a Google search, and I'm going to show you my computer as I do it. I'm about to go on Google and search private labeling companies, right? And I'm going to do private label skincare. And bam, look at these results, right? You have so many different options that you can choose from. You can go ahead and read their reviews. You can actually meet these people in person, see what their process is like, and test out these different formulas that they already have, and go from there. It's super simple. They also mail out samples if you want to do that and you don't want to physically go into their lab. So, told you guys, super easy, right? And they're super affordable. The second way that you can find vendors for your skincare or cosmetics line is by using labs within the United States. So Allure Labs is one of the examples of this. You can actually go there, give them a formula, and have them make it. Some of the private label companies will take your own formula as well, because they do have like a custom lab side. But Allure Labs is one of those labs who will take your custom formula, who will work with you to generate a custom formula if you don't have one, so that you can create one. Now, this way is more expensive than doing it the private label way, because you have to pay them for their testing and taking that time to actually test out all of these different custom formulas to get it perfect for you. Because 9 times out of 10, you can come to them and say, hey, I want aloe, I want shea butter, and I want whatever else in there. And then they're going to have to figure out the measurements. They're gonna have to figure out the counter elements within that product to make sure that everything chemically is balanced, and to make sure that you are not going to ruin people's skin, right? And that takes testing, and it also takes it takes different amounts of combinations for them to get it right, and for you to actually like the combination that they come up with. So that's a more expensive way, but that is still an option. Now, if you do want to create your own custom formula and you want to make it super affordable, the third way is for you. And that is by using international laboratories, okay? So I know people have their own mixed feelings with using, in particular, Chinese vendors or manufacturers and things like that. And to be honest, y'all, I don't know why people have mixed reviews about this, because 90% of the things in your house, I can assure you, are made in China, okay? And a lot of the things that you have right now, a part of your beauty routine, probably were made in China too. Sorry to break it to you, sis, but they probably were. One of the reasons your product is cheaper to be made in China is simply because the labor laws in China, they're pretty much non-existent, right? So as in America, we have minimum wages, we have certain restrictions on the amount of hours you can work, the age limit, and things like that. For China, it is completely different. And so they are able to pay their workers like $1 per hour and crazy low amounts. And so they're able to produce much more products, many more products, with a small amount to actually pay. Does that make sense? So therefore, that transfers the savings to you. So instead of paying these people like $15 an hour to make this product, they can pay them $1 an hour, and they can work them for like 100 hours a week, or maybe that's too much, 80 hours a week or something, right? And so that is basically why it's cheaper. It's not necessarily because the quality is less. There are going to be vendors that you like, there are going to be vendors that you don't like. You just have to find out which one actually works best for you and can generate the best product for you. One of my #1 resources to use when it comes to finding vendors that are overseas, whether that be in China, India, or wherever, it is Alibaba.com. If you've heard of it and you've used it, hello, bomb.com. If you haven't, now is your time to actually learn about it. They have a lot of different items that you can generate and make custom. They have private labeling on there, and it's just like heaven to the entrepreneur who's trying to save money, okay? You can buy clothing on there, packaging on there, but in terms of this video, you can buy anything skincare related on there, and you can buy cosmetics, and they will even brand it for you, and sometimes create your own custom formula. All right, and it will be way cheaper than using a US lab. I can promise you that. All right, that pretty much wraps up part 2 of this video. Those are my 3 tips for finding skincare and cosmetic vendors. If you want me to shed light on a certain industry and spill the tea on those vendors, go ahead and comment that below. Make sure that you give this video a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed already, what exactly are you waiting for? Hit the subscribe button and join the Hustle Babe community as we grow. You're not doing anything on quarantine anyway, so just subscribe and binge watch all of my videos and engage in the comments. If you're not following me already on Instagram, make sure that you follow me at The Brand Hustler. And if you want to follow my personal Instagram, you can follow me at IamChanelQ. Once you've gotten all of your vendors together and you're ready to grow your business, be sure to check out my e-hustle club, which is a monthly membership club where we meet and have monthly classes, bi-weekly Q&As, and guest speakers to help you grow your business and expand your brand. It is a super low cost of only $29 a month, and if you click the link in my description, you get to join for only $15 a month. So don't hesitate, don't wait. Join the e-hustle club, okay. But anyway, I'm about to be out of here, Hustle Babes. Bye.